All right, today, guys, we're in the war room. I promised you guys I would show you my army, and it's taken me long enough, so today's finally going to be the day. I'm very excited to show everybody all the units and everything I've collected over the years for my Witch Hunters Sisters of Battle collection. See if we can zoom in here. Get a good look at what's going on with all this good stuff. Really wanted to rush this video out. I hope the video doesn't seem like a rush when you finally get it, but the reason is because I've been playing this army for about 20 years. Now, I recently had to go back and look because I've been playing it since I was like 12 or 13, and it turns out I was 13. Came out in 2013, so I've been playing it for 17 years. And because of the allies that I've chosen and because of the games that I've chosen, you could say list tailoring or skill or a combination of tactics, movement, my opponent's mistakes, along with my extremely lucky dice rolls, especially in dire situations where there were key dice rolls where I really needed them to go well, or my opponent needed his rolls to go well, or her rolls to go well, and they failed. Yeah, I've never lost with Sisters of Battle once in the thousands of games that I've played in my lifetime. A lot of people wouldn't believe you if you told them this, but I have witnesses. I have friends that are there, that have known me, that have played me, that know that this is the truth. This is my favorite Warhammer army, and I've concentrated a lot of time and effort and money, blood, sweat, and tears into making this the best army I possibly can. What I like to focus on, or at least I did for the past, I don't even know how long, once I've realized the strategy and the strengths of the point system and how we only had one bad stat of our toughness, which was almost negated by everyone else's needing high strength to do anything in the game. Well, once you know your own weaknesses, you can actually prepare for them. You can get, if you know exactly what you're doing and you roll high enough, you can actually win any battle you get involved in. Also, I think fear is half of the game as well. If you play mind games and really get in your opponent's head and know what they're going to do before they even do it, then there's a high chance you're going to win the battle. Over the years, I've actually spent a lot of time concentrating on what would be the best unit or how to make what I would consider the best combination for my Sisters of Battle army. For a long time we had the Castellan, and that was like the best thing in the game, and that's all we could use. I mean, you're saying the Castellan isn't a Sisters unit, but you could use it as an ally, and if you weren't using it, then you weren't playing Warhammer. I know it sounds bad, but it's like eventually the game got to a point where you had to use that unit. But you could use it with stuff like this that was almost just as strong, if not stronger. I know what you're thinking. Oh, that's impossible. Well, if you get really lucky on a few dice rolls, and I know it may not happen every game, but it was happening to me maybe once every other game. And it would be something along the lines of 6 shots with this one, 4 shots with this one, 6 shots with this one, or 5 with one of them, and I've gotten really low. I've rolled, 1 or 2 for shots, and I've used CP to re-roll it as anybody would. But at the same time, most of those games that I played, I know no matter how crazy it sounds, I rolled extremely well every time. And I'm talking about, maybe I need 4 6s to pass a Feel No Pain. which was something that kind of happened in my last game. And it happened with my anchorite surviving. And so the next turn it was able to go behind a demon prince and shoot it. You know? And no, I haven't been playing against the best lists in the world. Maybe. Maybe not. You know? I doubt it. I've been playing against my friends, playing for fun. And that's what this video is really about. I have to tell you guys that even though I know you came here maybe for another purpose of winning something, which I'll talk about later, or finding out the best sister's strategy in the game, I'll tell you it. It's have fucking fun at playing the fucking game. If you can't have fun playing the game that you spent so much time and money and effort into making, you know, into doing, then this game isn't for you. If you're just here to learn how to be the best player or how to never lose with sisters, that's not what this video is about. In fact, I would like to say it was mostly my dice. Like a lot of people online, after I told them that I have been undefeated, were like, that's impossible. And I'm just saying it's mostly dice. And then they're like, no, you have to have a lot of skill. Which I might. I don't think I do. You know? And then they're like, well, you know, you must have been playing against bad people. Not all of my opponents were really bad. Okay? I've played against some people that you would consider probably equal to your level. Maybe. And not all of my games were with my sisters. I've practiced a lot with other armies. You know, I started off with Dark Eldar, switched to other stuff. Eventually I got into the Grey Knights, and then I had like some Black Templars and stuff that I wanted to use. You know? These right here, what you're seeing right now, are all the allies to this Witch Hunter army. I have a Black Templar army ready to go. Like tons and tons of just the regular guys, the scouts. We got like the assault guys, termies. I know a lot of my stuff's missing parts, but I was kind of, like I said, in a rush to get this video out. We got Devastators, you know, like I got some Space Marine stuff, right? Maybe not everything to go with Space Marines, but there's some Space Marine stuff that I can use to play the games with. I've been, you know, you could say list tailoring. Not every single game, but tailoring my list to where it was usually the optimal list for what I could do with my points and with the actual sprues and everything that I had at the time. I tried my best to win games, but it wasn't always about winning. It was never about winning. It was always about having fun. Here's the Grey Knights. Alright? That was what probably originally got me into Sisters of Battle, into the Witch Hunters. My friend Joe Eldar, shout out to Joe Eldar. Half of those games were probably against you, man. So there's a witness, and he's not a bad player. But when his dice start rolling ones and twos, and I can't roll nothing but fives and sixes for like 2 or 3 turns, once that starts to happen, you're out, you know? And that may happen to him in half of our game. Ask him. It's real. It's real. Okay? I got some conversions in here. I know I didn't pull them all out, and I'm not showing them off like I should be, but these are my Witch Hunter, Sister of Battle, Allied, maybe Mortifiers, maybe Penitent Engines, maybe they're just actual Dread Knights, you know? I got them from a buddy. He said to make something cool out of them, and originally he told me to make an orc out of this one, which I did. And he saw it and he loved it. But now, that time is over. I must concentrate on my favorite army, and I'm just I just decided to put those parts into that. Now, this was ordered from, like, one of the alternate companies. I'm not sure which one it is nowadays, but it looks amazing. Probably gonna use that as a real mortifier. Anyways, the Emperor of Mankind over here, right? From TTS. He's over here with his buddy Gilliman and my lovely, lovely Celestine that I love very much, and Inquisitor Remleys. Shout out to Remleys. He doesn't know me, but I love his channel on YouTube. Y'all can check that out. If you want to just leave my video right now, go ahead. Go check out Remleys. He's an awesome, awesome, awesome video maker. Got some characters over here. I really love the way that this person turned out. Let me see if I can get her. Yeah, okay. I like the way that candy red turned out on the bottom. It's probably not going to show up on the camera, but I love the way that her little barrel turned out. Anyways, her squirt gun having self. We got the Legion of the Damned. Now, I'm one of those people who doesn't believe in Primaris Marines, and if you've seen probably what was on my other channel before I don't know, maybe I can't figure out how to get back onto it. If you've seen my videos on my other channel, you might have seen these Legion of the Damned before, but I really, really, really love this army. So, and in my mind, it's better than Primaris. It's something cool that I have that it's a little bit different. I know some of my stuff isn't painted, but that's fine. You know, not everybody's entire collection is going to be painted. I'm actually got some other stuff to build other than this, like an Exorcist, and I got and no, that's not. I know it looks like it, but it's only a replica of the. Well, it's a real Reaver, but I did the paint job like the Robin Williams one. It's not 100%, but I really, really enjoy just painting it up like his and having fun with it, which is what this game's all about. So there you have it. I think I showed off everything. Maybe Custodes, yeah, alright. And those thingies. More Exorcists. Yeah, like I said, I got some Exorcists to paint and build up and put out here. I got 10 more Sisters. You know, I got 2 of the boxes. But I am poor, you guys. I'm just going to say, like, I'm not, like, a super rich person. I tried really hard to save up money. Most of this stuff was gifts from friends or stuff that I traded for or stuff that I worked really, really, really hard for. So even though it may look like I have, like, thousands upon thousands of dollars here, which may or may not be true, it's just, this is my game, this is my life, this is my hobby. Like I said, I've played thousands of games. I probably spent thousands anyways, but even though I'm a poor person, you know, over 17 years you can save up. That's like $1 a day. Anyways, I'm saying I've played thousands of games and never lost with the Sisters of Battle. The reason I wanted to get this video out to you guys right now, like as soon as possible, was because I wanted to let you guys know that I had never lost, and that you guys, if you do use Sisters, you have a very, very good army. Just remain confident and make sure you have really good rolling dice. Try your best with strategies and maybe study up on some Dark Eldar strategies like I did. Envelop your enemies with like swarms upon swarms of 4+ invulnerable saves, extra attacks, and extra APs. And stuff like that. But the reason why I was saying this and telling everyone is because I actually might lose very soon. I'm going to a tournament. Right now I'm undefeated with my Sisters after 17 years of playing it, but I'm finally going to decide to go to a tournament and test my waters in the shark infested. It's going to be bad. It's going to be a bloodfest. And even though it's a 2v2 and I can blame my ally for my defeat, it probably won't feel the same if I actually do lose for the first time. So, something you've all been waiting for. Just kidding. Hopefully you guys came to see my video just because you wanted to see my army. What you've all been waiting for. I'm going to do a giveaway. If I can get 1,000 subscribers and eventually save up the money, which probably shouldn't be that hard for me to do. Might take a week or two. I will send you anywhere in the world this squad leader, Sister Superior I know that I don't know if that's the real price of it or whatever. It's pretty old. Like, I actually got it recently in a, let's say, trade. I bought some stuff from a friend. And, well, it was an exorcist. And he's actually my teammate at the event coming up. So he gave me this before we were teammates. That's actually how we met. Well, anyways, friend gave me this when I bought some stuff from him. I probably don't necessarily super duper need it. I have a couple of these girls with the chainsaws. So I'm going to give it away. And it's up to you guys. I want to do it when I have 1,000 subscribers. Let me know what you guys think. I got a little bonus for you, though. While we're here, something I discovered last night. I got the word out to a few people already, but I think this is like really, really cool, especially for Sisters of Battle players who will be able to play along at home. So if you don't have a Sisters of Battle Codex, you might just want to cut the video off now. Dislike the video because you won't be able to play along. But anyways, here we go. Let's play Where's Waldo with the Sisters Codex. We got the Sisters Codex cover right here. And my friends and I have realized that this is a book of many faces. We were finding faces all over this thing and little pictures and stuff that would just make you laugh. Some of them might even be not safe for work. I mean, I'm sure some people said that there's like a titty right there or something, but that's actually the reflection of maybe a light behind you or whatever. There is some stuff going on in this, but I'm not going to say what. There's a naked woman right there. If you actually have the codex, she's like attempting to cover herself. It's hilarious. This guy, I want to say, I think his name is Jamie Martinez, really, really is a funny guy. And there's like all kinds of hidden stuff in this art. So we have like a person right here, maybe praying or maybe like being held, or maybe it's like a person like throwing something off of this building. We have two people standing right here. Okay, if you look hard enough, you could see like a hand, and then like the top part of like a robe. Do the same thing for right here. It's like I think the hand's like right there. Let me see where I'm looking. Yeah, hand's right there. You go down here, and I'm talking about. There's some serious. I forgot what it's called. There's like a specific disease where you see faces and everything, but there's some serious of that going on here. We even got faces on the faces. Like there's a little skull face right there, and it has like a face on this, like a skull on the skull. This kind of looks like the top of a skull right here. Everywhere you look, you're gonna start to see stuff. I'm serious. It's funny as heck. Look at this one right here. Okay, so I mean, tell me, you guys. Maybe I'm the only one seeing this. Okay, but all my friends see it too. So like, there's like at least a face like right there on like the barrel of her bolter. It's all like, oh, what's going on? But then you got like this snake right here, right? She has a snake in her boot. I got a snake in my boot. That's the line from Woody from that movie, Toy Story. And you flip it over, you got Oscar the Grouch. You can't tell me you don't see Oscar the Grouch now. Hit high, and the trash can, right? And then there's the top. All right, you flip this bad boy over. What do we got going on here? We got like the shadow of like a horse with like a rider but no head. So we got like the headless horseman right there. You know what I mean? All right. And then so far on this, I've seen a couple of things, but my favorite is the motherfucking Emperor.